sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into
All together now with this part goes. Won't you sing with me now?
I sing love into the world.
Beautiful. Again. Won't you sing with me now? All right, we'll do the whole thing again, but we'll add some drums. Sing love into the world.
I 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 sing love into the world.
Won't you sing? Won't you sing with me now?
I sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? Now, I would invite you all to take a little trip around the room. Say hello to your neighbors. Say hello.
Let's all say hello to our neighbors,
Bless you.
everyone.
We'll listen to the beautiful piano of Pablo Cardenas.
Love into the world. I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now?
I sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? All right, one more time. I sing love into the world. I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love into the world.
I sing love
All together now, here we go. Won't you sing? Won't you sing with me now?
I sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? All right, now one time, just the voice and bass. Won't you sing with me now?
I sing love into the world.
One more time. Won't you sing with me now? Maybe two more times. That's so nice. Here we go. Won't you sing with me now? Won't you sing with me now?
The
Thank you,
Elevate
everyone.
trio, the Elevate Trio, everyone. Kelby MacNayr, Peter Dowse, and Pablo Cardenas. Woohoo!
All right, well, how was that for an opening number? Lots of action in the house. We had some water go down. Thank you, all the helpers. Thank you, folks, for making space for another community member to join us. So thank you so much, band, for being here with us and for kicking us off with this opening tune. Pablo Cardenas on piano, Peter Dowse on electric bass, and Kelby, vocals and drums. Kelby MacNayr. Thank you so much for getting us started. And to the VTC choir, bringing all of your beautiful voices and dance moves into the sanctuary. Love seeing all that activity and hugs as everybody was welcoming each other. Nice to see you here. As I said, I'm Sherry, and I'm filling in for Rev.Lesia. And we're here at Elevate at Victoria True Center to do one thing and one thing only. Who knows what that is? Spread love. Exactly. The truth of who and what we are. And I know for me, my why for being here is encompassed in the values that we stand for, which is love and authenticity, commitment, and openness. And those values were derived from a visioning forum that we had with our members. And it was evident that that is all part of our how. And the why is embodiment. So that we can live and breathe and eat and play and be in the world as the love that we are. And that's what we're here to do together. How does that sound? Celebrating the love by falling in love with our life on purpose. Falling in love with our life on purpose. That's what we're here to do. So let's remember where we are doing the celebrating. We're going to honor the land that we're on, the land of the Lekwungen-speaking people, known as the Esquimalt and Songhees nations. And these are values that are evident in the way that they live and tend to the land and the way that they live and they tend to each other. And we are here to help bring that about. We honor them by honoring these values. And when we come together in community, in ceremony spaces, and tend to one another and tend to our own hearts, we are in fact getting closer to honoring how they steward the lands for thousands of years before we arrived as settlers. And I'm so grateful that we get to do this here in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. Hi, Chika. So is there a reflective tune that our band would like to play and introduce for us?
I think we can only introduce it.
After?
We can only introduce it after it happens.
Very good then.
This is from the imagination of the great Pablo Cardenas. We only know as much as you know at this time.
We'll offer some audio clapping in a moment, just letting that music and those melodies drip all over us, appreciating the sounds and the playful rhythms. I was taken back to childhood, to like dancing in a field, feeling the raindrops of a sprinkler. So grateful to be here. I have a blessing to read from a book called Ceremony. You don't fall in love with yourself by convincing yourself you are nothing but goodness. You don't heal the holes in your heart by telling yourself they don't exist. You don't just begin believing in your own perfection one day. You fall in love with yourself when you fall in love with the smallest details of your life. You fall in love with yourself when you start to take care of yourself. You fall in love with yourself when you stop thinking of self-love as an infatuation, but as a homecoming. You fall in love with yourself when the child inside looks at the adult you are now and sees the ease of their own approval. Brianna Wiest is the author. And not only did that resonate with me and this idea of falling in love with one's life as our purpose and our reason for being, what else could bring us the joy and the peace of finding the essence of who we are and expressing that to ourselves and to those around us. And I want to turn my attention back to the band and thank you for sharing your gifts and your passion for music with us. Pablo, will you tell us about the piece? Oh, Winnie, thank you for giving Pablo the mic.
It's a piece from a composer from Brazil called Egberto Gismonti. He made a CD for kids, but the music is for everyone to listen, but it was dedicated to kids, and this song's called Pajazo, which means clown.
Which means?
Clown.
Clown. Huh. So the fact that I felt my playful inner child alive while you were playing the song? Yeah. Did anybody else catch those like abrupt kind of drum beat stops? Yeah, that really felt like kind of the way a child is sort of stopped in action and then you picked it back up again and the play continued to happen. Thank you again, Kelby, Peter, Pablo. Beautiful. So I want to turn our attention to our theme for July. Our theme for July is frequency. This frequency of love. So I'd like to invite everyone to stand up and say this affirmation with me. Take a nice deep breath in. Here we go. I tune into the living frequency of authenticity, allowing the love I truly am to form and inform my experience in every now moment. Thank you, Rev.Lesia. Please be seated. And given that we're into the middle of the month, and those of you that visit us weekly, this is the affirmation that we've been repeating at our weekly services here at Elevate and Celebrate. So I'm wondering, and even if you're seeing this for the first time, I'd love to take some shares from the audience. For anyone that, like, what's coming up for you with this affirmation? How might it apply to your life right now, in this moment? Would anyone like to share their thoughts about how this affirmation is occurring to you? Woo, Jennifer.
How it comes up for me is accepting myself when I'm less than like loving and beautiful and perfect, like accepting myself in those moments where I'm angry or maybe saying not nice things about myself or about others. I have a lot of judgment over myself in those moments, and I don't think that's necessarily helpful because those moments are actually very authentic too.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'm hearing this acceptance of self through all of the thoughts that you might have and the things that you might say to yourself, accepting them all as being organic and genuine in the moment. Yeah, so in that way, not self-shaming based on your comments. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I bet there's others that can relate to that. I know I can. Anyone else? I'd love to take another share. Invite your voice into the room. Winnie?
I have no idea what I'm going to say. So I thought I'd just take the mic and share that sometimes just being in the present moment, being in the now moment is the best thing for me, for anyone to be. And just to be feeling the wind on me from the fan and, you know, everything here and just enjoying, yes, look at this. Ooh, how delightful. And just knowing that I think I get the best feelings, you know, the happiest. I feel the happiest when I'm really present. And I can feel the love I truly am by being just with someone, hearing them, and hearing you right now asking for another share. So there you go.
Thank you, Winnie.
You're welcome.
Present moment awareness bringing you peace. Yes. I agree. There's something about being in the present moment that all of my worries about how things have been before, or stories or narratives about the past that show up again, and it might incite fear of how I behave in this current moment because I'm worried about something that's happened in the past. But it's not here now. What's here now is this perfect new moment. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. I'd love to invite the band back to the stage, and they're going to offer us up a featured tune.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
all this talk of children, we got a tune for you. This is entitled "Sweet Lorraine," and it goes back to quite a while ago. We hope you enjoy it. It's in the key of E flat for those of you who are interested. And if you feel like dancing or singing along, if you know it, you're most welcome. Maybe Vito and I will do it one time. Well, I just found joy. I'm as happy as a baby boy with another brand new choo-choo toy. When I'm with my sweet Lorraine, Lorraine, Lorraine. She's got a pair of eyes that are brighter than the summer skies. When you see them, you realize why I love my sweet Lorraine. Now when it's raining, I don't miss the sun, 'cause it's in my baby's smile. Just to think that I'm the lucky one that'll lead her down the aisle. Each night I pray that no one will steal her heart away. It's true, I can't wait until that lucky day when I marry sweet Lorraine. All right, let's hear from Pablo Cardenas. Pablo Cardenas. When it's raining, I don't miss the sun, 'cause it's in my baby's smile. Just to think that I'm the lucky one that will lead her down the aisle. Each night I pray that no one will steal her heart away. I can't wait until that lucky day when I marry sweet rain. Oh, when I marry sweet Lorraine. Hey. Pablo Cardenas, Peter Dowse, Sweet Lorraine. Dedicated to all the joyous inner children inside us and inside us.
Thank you so much, Kelby. Thank you, Elevate Trio, for another incredible expression of music and joy. So grateful. Now I have the great pleasure of introducing our guest speaker tonight. I happened to meet this speaker at the largest creative arts festival on Vancouver Island, and there was an opportunity to sit in ceremony and be led by this individual, Jonathan Robert, who I'd love to welcome to come join me up here. And he has a talk for us tonight called The Information of Truth. Yeah. And it was such a treat to meet him in this environment where I got to receive the gift of this breath work known as Breathwave. And since that time, we've done a number of things together. But I'm just so grateful that you could be here to share your wisdom with our community.
Thank you, Sherry. Grateful also. And my prayer right now is to offer something as beautiful and meaningful as Sherry's guidance and presence of this service, as well as the magic that we just witnessed in that band. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I want to invite everybody here to participate in something with me. But first I want to qualify myself, if that's okay, before I get into the topic. And what was coming through on my way here was thinking, okay, well, this is a New Thought church. I don't know if I have any new thoughts. And actually, I don't know if any new thoughts exist in the field. Like, there are no new musical notes. There are just different arrangements of what we have that make it beautiful and the space in between. So what I'm going to offer you isn't original, and yet the way that it comes through me might be new and original because of the combination of what my life has brought to this point. So I just want to give you a snapshot into like the last 10 days of my life. I traveled between 2 countries, made love multiple times, went camping with my kids, wanted to hide in my room, sang to soothe myself, shared my music with others, stood my ground about what's true, lost my shit and yelled at my kids, supported others with their challenges, created a brand and a process for my coaching work, had challenging conversations with my partner about my insecurities, hiked off trail to the Dungeness River and jumped in naked, told my mom, sister, and my dad that I loved them, felt like a fake and like giving up on my life, practiced conscious breathing, had lunch with a new friend, doom scrolled, sang my kids to sleep, practiced connection with my body, cried, learned a new song, prepared a fresh meal for my kids, asked for help, sat in meditation, prayed for peace in the heart of all beings, found love again, felt like I'm failing in life and business, called my spirit back home and cleared my energy field, breathed for 15 minutes in the freezing cold ocean, felt a deep sense of gratitude, got distracted, celebrated myself and others, wondered when I'm going to get my shit together, and watched it all go by like a movie. So, what I want to invite everybody to do is we'll close our eyes, and I want to invite you to respond. We'll all make a sound together. What sound you make, I want you to tune into what you're feeling right now. And I want you to give yourself the opportunity to authentically express that with a sound. And that could be a joyous sound, or it could be bleh. It could be a grunt. It could be a sigh. It could be anything. But we're going to close our eyes and we're all going to do it together at once on the count of 3. After we take a few breaths, I'll count to 3. And I want you to challenge yourself to show up in that practice authentically for you. Forget about everybody else in the room and make the sound that you feel for you. So let's take 3 breaths. Close the eyes. Next breath. One more. And I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you for being informed. So the talk tonight is about the information of truth, as if I have that. However, we all do. And what came through the other day was that we don't need to have it all figured out. We don't need to know how everything works and how it's going to line up in the future. We don't need to reference our life based on what's coming from the field. Right now in this information age, they say we're in an information age, you have at your fingertips access to absolutely almost every potential that exists in the field. Or at least some visual representation or idea representation of it. And yet, what I notice is that many, and myself included, can be living our life based on what the world outside is showing. So I get pulled into the information out here, and I'm allowing that to inform my action, when actually my action should be informed from how I feel. What do you want? How do you want to move in this moment? What's in the way aside from the belief that I can't do it, or I'm going to be maybe ridiculed, or I'm going to be seen as a crazy person? The craziest people in history are the ones that preached love. until they were crazy, till everybody went crazy for them because they could resonate with what they're saying. So what is the process for being truly informed in this information age? Because I could easily tune into what's being broadcast, and the regular story is doom and gloom. There's nothing new happening that hasn't been happening forever. How do I make peace with those parts of myself that get anxious when I hear of something, some dissension happening in the world, even right in front of me, but let alone in a far-off country, that elicits a feeling? But then I find myself tuned into that feeling. I want to attach to it. I want to say how wrong it is. I want to spend all my time talking to my friends about how this shouldn't be happening. And yet, what's happening in my life around me? What's here? To check back in, to be informed. Okay, this breath. Okay, that's happening. That's real. What's the feeling in this body right now? Oh, maybe there's some anxiety. Maybe there's some deep sadness for wanting to not feel that there's suffering in this place and to be able to stop it somehow. Maybe there's a deep sadness and grief. Am I honoring that? Maybe what I really want to do is scream. I'm going to give myself permission to do that. When's the last time you gave yourself permission to scream? Because you wanted to, because you felt like that honored how you feel in this moment. We can't keep it bottled. So being informed then allows the energy of life to flow through. This is authentic. This is life flowing now. I'm being informed by the truth within me. The breath that is moving, this now moment experience of feeling. So thinking, I think, there's only our old stories in the thoughts and what we can imagine into the future. And neither of those are happening now. But a feeling, an energy might be happening now. Right now in this moment, what does my body say? What is my body saying to me? I was speaking to a client earlier today, and he was talking about his experience of pushing too hard in life for his work and then finding that his body making him stop by this total feeling of stress and overwhelm that he literally has to sit down and can't continue. What is our body saying in the moment about how we're expressing our energy? Are we being informed, or is it the idea that I have to do these things or else? And in this way, we start to inform the field with how we want to experience our life. Then the field can respond in turn, but we have to be patient and we have to be authentic. That the quote from Rev.Lesia about stepping into the truth of authenticity. Authenticity doesn't always look like what we've been told love is. My informed authenticity sometimes doesn't feel like love, but it's truth. And truth is love in the highest form. And how do we express that? Where am I holding back? What do I need to say that I'm not saying? What questions do I need to ask myself that I haven't been asking? And we can take a time out at any time to tune in, to be informed, and make everything else wait. And then meet the field when we're ready. This is why the practice of conscious connected breath work has been so powerful for me as a healing path, and also as a modality that I share with others to hand people the keys to their authenticity. The encouragement as we practice diaphragmatic breathing and dig deeper into our subconscious and unconscious mind is that our old patterns come to the surface. The old ways with which we shut down and resist the expansion of life. The new time that's waiting for each and every one of us to bloom into being. And it's not pretty. The path of authenticity and truth is not pretty. It's real. It's horrible. It's extravagantly beautiful. And it's also awful. And as we use a self-practice to allow all of the aspects of a human experience to be felt, then everything in the world just becomes okay. Not even just okay, but necessary and perfectly aligned. And it's not that anything changed, but what I'm seeing through changes. All the old stories that I was informed from outside, my parents or teachers or that one person who told me I was worthless or whatever it is. And you'll have to remind me when I'm getting close to the time because I'm totally not paying attention. Okay. Okay, beautiful. And are we still operating in that way? The essence of art, where we see beauty in the world as art, a new expression with the same old colors, just new combinations, the same old notes, but with new combinations, wants to come through each and every one of us. And each and every one of us is a totally unique and true individual way of expressing something very powerful. So I will leave you with a question to sit with. What am I dying to bring alive in my life? And if you know what it is, go do it and ask for help, and people will help you. You can ask me for help. I would love to support you. Yeah. I think that was probably like 30 seconds, but yeah, let's leave it there. I want to give gratitude to the Creator. For making breath, for making life. For the four directions and all the spiritual support that we have around us, seen and unseen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Now, with all of that food for thought, we'd like to invite you into conversation with your neighbor. And groups of 4 is really ideal for some conscious conversation. And if you would rather sit in quiet contemplation, then please feel free to do so. There's a table at the back with some oracle cards or beautiful fresh air outside. But if you could turn your chairs into groups of 4, and we're going to give you about 5 minutes. So that means that you'll have to monitor your own time. Give each person a minute to share what came up for you in listening to Jonathan's talk. So just turn your chairs towards each other and take a minute each. I'll ring the bell when it's time to come back. Thank you, everybody, for bringing your attention back to the front of the room. And for those of you that had something to do with putting tonight on, a musician, a guest speaker, folks who came early to set up, folks who might stay late to help clean up, and Winnie, who's always so available to help with the mic. Would you please people stand that had something to do with tonight? Either setting up, breaking down. The incredible tech team at the back, Glenn and Kevin. Now let's love and appreciate them. We love you. We appreciate you. We're so glad you're here. Excellent. Now let's have everybody in the room stand, just because it's so much fun to do it 3 times around. We've got some ex-board members in the room who volunteered years of their time in service of keeping this organization running. And I'm so grateful to see Anne and Juliana and Carolyn in the house. So grateful. So let's just say this to your neighbor. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Please be seated. So in the spirit of generosity and appreciation, I'd love for everybody to say this affirmation with me, whether that you are available to give tonight with the gift of your treasury through e-transfer or the donation bowl in the back. Maybe it's that there's some way that you can volunteer your time and share your talents with us. However it is that you choose to give, placing a hand over your heart if that feels good to do so, and repeat the affirmation with me. In gratitude, I give. In gratitude, I receive. By embracing generosity with enthusiasm and delight, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly. And so it is. Rev.Lesia has put together a series of beautiful blessings that are in this box, and we're just going to pass it around and invite you to open up this box and take a blessing for yourself. Close the box when you pass it to your neighbor so they can see what's written on the front. All right then. Without any further ado, let's play our closing song. Closing song, Up Above My Head. And I think I've got some lyrics for you here, if that's the song we're playing.
Well, time will tell, but all signs point to yes.
All signs point to yes. Well,
this is a
so
great
delighted.
old tune. Spiritual, Up Above My Head. Many years ago, Peter recorded this tune with the Montreal Jubilee Gospel Choir. Jubilation Gospel Choir. So he's going to set us up with a little bit of a thing. We'd invite you, if you would, please join us by standing on up and clapping your hands. You'll hear, because that's the way the song works. There'll be some lyrics up there. We're in the key of F. All right, here we go. Maybe we have some lyrics up there. I'm not sure. We're just waiting for it. But you can guess that since the title is up above my head, that's going to feature prominently in the lyrics. Here we go. All right. Well, up above my head, I am music in the air. I am music in the air. Up above my head, I am music in the air. Up above my head, I am music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, your turn.
Up above my head.
I am music in the air.
Singing in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I am music in the air.
Singing in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I am singing in the air.
Singing in the air.
Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, I hear shouting in the air.
Shouting in the air.
Up above my head,
Up above my head.
I hear shouting in the air.
Shouting in the air.
Above my head, I hear shouting in the air.
Shouting in the air.
Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. All right, everybody, sing along with me. Come on in my home. I hear music in the air. All in my home. I hear music in the air. All in my home. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Above my head, I hear music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Above my head, I hear music in the air. Up above my head, Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Yes, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere.